Hello, I'm my DJ Cosplay, and in today's video I'm gonna show you how to turn from this to this. I start tracing my face using the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in shade Endless Cacao, and then I start tracing the teeth and horns using the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in shade All Around White. According to the reference picture, there are a lot of details in this makeup, so I'm just keeping the most relevant ones so that you can still know that I'm a Cacodemon. I prime my lips with a thin layer of black lipstick, and then I start filling the teeth using the Maron Paradise paint in white. By the way, for the teeth I'm applying 2 or 3 layers of white body paint, but I'm only showing me applying one in this video. While I'm at it with the white body paint, I'm also painting the horns as well. I prefer to start with the lightest color so that they don't mix with neighboring color when I apply them, and then it prevents them from turning messy. Then I mix in some Maron Paradise paint in yellow at the root of each tooth. I also do a similar process on the horns as well. Once it's done, I reapply white on the teeth and the horns. I'm starting from the other extremity and bringing the white toward the root of the teeth and the horns to get some smoother gradients. In some cases, you may need to repeat the process more than once. Then I slightly shade the root of each tooth by mixing in some Maron Paradise paint in light brown. I'm just adding a tiny bit that I mix with the yellow body paint. Then I outline the root of the teeth with the Maron Paradise paint in dark brown. Then I start filling the gums with the Maron Paradise paint in light pink. Then I mark some highlight with the Maron Paradise paint in white. Then I had the wrinkle and cracks mostly between the highlight with the Maron Paradise paint in beach berry. Then I slightly mix both the highlight and the shading color with the Maron Paradise paint in light pink to get a smoother gradient. And you may need to repeat the process more than one, especially if you want your highlight to still be visible. I then add some Maron Paradise paint in peach berry above the big teeth, and I mix it with the light pink body paint from the gum. After a quick outline with black body paint, I continue filling the face with the Maron Paradise paint in light pink and on the lower part with peach berry. I do outline the edges of the kind of plates near the chin with black body paint. I mark some highlight on the top half of my face with the Maron Paradise paint in white. Then I outline the horns using the Maron Paradise paint in red. Then I fill the plates on the side of my head with the Maron Paradise paint in peach berry. I also slightly mix it with the white of the highlight. I'm also using the Maron Paradise paint in peach berry to create a shadow under the plates or on the pink part over the teeth. Then I'm deepening the shade by adding just a pinch of Maron Paradise paint in black. I fill the part around the eye with the light pink body paint, and I fill pretty much the rest of my forehead with the Maron Paradise paint in beach berry, and I'm also outlining some part with black body paint. For the eye, I create some highlight in the middle by placing some Maroon Paradise paint in white, then I fill the rest of the eye with the Maroon Paradise paint in lime green. Once it's done, I use the Maroon Paradise paint in black to create the pupil in the middle. I fill the plates that are over the eye with the Maroon Paradise paint in Beach Berry, then I'm slightly mixing it with the white highlight. Once it's done, I'm creating the shading at the back of the plate by mixing in some Maroon Paradise paint in red, and I'm deepening the shading or kind of outlining using the black body paint just to complete. You do not repeat the process for all the other plates as well. Be careful not to overblend your highlight, but if you need to, you can add some Maroon Paradise paint in white back to correct it. Then I'm repeating a similar process for the last plate on the top of the head, starting with the white highlight, filling it with Beach Berry, and shading with red. Then I outline the teeth using the Maroon Paradise paint in black, and then I also use it to fill the rest of the mouth. To get really sharp teeth, the way to do it is start at the root, then go to the point of the teeth in order to make the triangle. I also use a very small detail brush. This is a size 0 brush, but yeah, by going from the root to the top, that's how you can get that very sharp angle at the end of the teeth. Then once the teeth are outlined with black, I just fill the rest of the mouth area with black as well. For around my eyes, I use the red from the Makeup Forever Flash palette to fill the area. I use it as an eyeliner on my waterline to fill the whole eyelid, and also kind of using it as a mascara as well. And once it's done, I'm setting all that with a red eyeshadow. For the teeth, I start setting them with a white shimmery eyeshadow. Once it's done, I go over the yellow body paint with a yellow eyeshadow. For the big teeth, I add also more yellow in the inside of the teeth. Then I re-outline the root of each tooth using a brown eyeshadow and a liner brush. And then I smudge it a little to create some kind of shading or very smooth blending. Then I re-outline the teeth using black eyeshadow and a liner brush, mostly to hide some of the eyeshadow that went over the teeth. Then I also just set the rest of the black body paint with black eyeshadow as well. For a big part of the face, I'm setting each color of body paint with a matching color of eyeshadow. Basically, I'm doing that for the red body paint and the pink body paint that I'm covering with red eyeshadow and pink eyeshadow. It also helps to blend them together and get smoother shading and gradients. I'm also adding some creases with red eyeshadow over the teeth on the side of my face. I'm redoing the edges of the plates near the chin with black eyeshadow and a liner brush. Then for the horns, I'm repeating a similar process to the teeth. I'm setting them using a white shimmery eyeshadow and re-adding some yellow eyeshadow at the root of each horn. For where I've put some highlight, especially on the edge of the plates, I'm first going with a red shimmery eyeshadow. I then add some white shimmery eyeshadow and then blend it back with the red shimmery eyeshadow to get a very smooth highlight at the edge of the plates. For the shading under the plates, I'm doing the reverse process. I first start with a red eyeshadow, then I go there with a black eyeshadow and blend it back with some red eyeshadow. For the plates, I'm repeating a similar process, so on the edge I have some white shimmery eyeshadow blend with red shimmery eyeshadow, then at the back I have red eyeshadow blend with some black eyeshadow for the shading. Basically, to deepen the shade, I'm re-outlining all the plates with a black eyeshadow and a liner brush and slightly smudging it afterwards. I set the top of the head mostly with a red shimmery eyeshadow. For that kind of part over the big teeth, I'm deepening the shade behind it with black and red eyeshadows. And I had some highlight on top with red shimmery eyeshadow. For the eye, I start by outlining it with black eyeshadow and adding a pinch of white shimmery eyeshadow right under it. For the eye, I set the center with a light green eyeshadow and the outside of it with a dark green eyeshadow and slightly blending the two together. Then I also had some green shimmery eyeshadow in the middle and I redo the pupil with black eyeshadow. And I finish by just re-outlining the horns with black eyeshadow. And this is the final result. So I did a cosplay SFX makeup of a Cacodemon from the video game Doom Eternal. So I hope you really enjoyed the video. If so, please feel free to give a like and subscribe to the channel for more cosplay SFX makeup tips and tricks and cosplay SFX makeup tutorials. And I hope to see you in another video. Bye!